Hello everybody, it's Gary here, back with another Paragon tips video. I recently reached 100 subscribers, so I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching my videos and taking the time to comment on them. It means a lot and I hope I can keep growing and bringing quality videos to you guys. So today's video is going to be a pretty short video, I think, about how to play effectively in mid lane. And I've had a few comments about this, asking how to do it effectively. So I'm going to try and show you my best tips for how to do it. So firstly, I'll go through the best heroes to go in mid lane. You want to choose good defensive abilities and also ranged abilities so you can, keep them back but also keep out of danger yourself. So my heroes will be Iggy, Gadget and Howitzer for the top three. Each of these heroes have abilities that can keep enemies away from you. For instance, Gadget's Sticky Mine will keep enemies dodging and alert, so they're gonna try and keep the distance from you. Iggy has those annoying turrets. I don't know about all of you, but when I see Iggy in my lane, I just sigh and wish I was somewhere else, to be honest, because Iggy is an absolute bastard to play against. So Iggy is perfect for mid lane. And finally, Howitzer. Howitzer has superb defensive abilities, slow grenades to slow down the minions, the landmine that can bounce minions and enemies away if you're in a bit of trouble, and of course his ultimate, which instantly makes people back off from the tower. And the radius of effect for that damage. So what I'll do when I get to middle lane is drop wards either side, shock horror. I'm mentioning wards again. Ward your lanes. I'm still seeing tons of people without wards. How hard is it to explain? Ward your lanes, get vision on the map. That's my rant over for the day. So drop your wards either side of the lane. This will alert you to enemies as well as left and right lanes. If enemies are going round to your teammates, so it helps everyone again. One of the reasons that mid lane can be so beneficial to you is that you have 2 to 4 white minion camps as well as a red and blue buff just by you. So if you're playing Iggy, for instance, your lane will be pushed quite a lot because you're using those annoying turrets. So instead of pushing the lane and getting ganked like an absolute dummy, go farm the jungle. I'm not saying take all the minion camps from your jungler because that's detrimental to the team. I'm saying grab 2 and head back to base to spend card points. Then hopefully your lane will have pushed back to your side and you can carry on as normal. Another tip for being in mid lane is that you can respond to enemy attacks faster. If you see opponents in your lane run right or left, it's a big probability that they'll be joining in a fight. So you're going to want to follow them, or at least keep an eye on the map as to where they go and where they end up, and then you can head over there as fast as possible. This again brings me back onto wards. If you've got wards in the jungle, you can see the path that the enemy are taking and you can get a good idea of where they're going. So you essentially have a radar on the full map if your entire team has wards and can see where the enemy team is heading. Another reason to choose Gadget or Howitzer for mid lane is their ultimates, as I've said. I'll also mention Gideon for mid lane here too. Mid lane is so important as it's the shortest route to the core. This is why you want your best defensive hero in mid, as this will ward off any potential attackers. However, if an enemy team is feeling brave, they'll push your tower, but with Gadget, Howie and Gideon ults, you're going to do a lot of damage if they're going to push it, because it's that area. Like if you release Howitzers or Gadget's ults on the tower, they're going to back off or they're going to die. It's as simple as that. My experience has been that the whole teams will wait for a chance to attack the mid tower because it is so important. So you can launch your ult and you're going to do a lot of damage to a lot of people. Hope this guide helps out those of you having to defend that crucial mid lane. I can show you my builds for Gadget, Howie and Iggy in future videos if that's what you want to see, because they are pretty good heroes and they're vital to some teams. But if you follow these basic tips, you should be a great help to your team, keeping mid lane safe. That's all for this video. I thought it would be a short one. As usual, it would really help me out if you could like, comment and subscribe on this video. Let me know any other videos that you'd like to see me do and I'll try and get them out. Again, thank you for 100 subs, it means a lot, and I'll see you next time.